Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. We're headed to an NCR compound called the Mojave Outpost on behalf of the city of Primm. Primm's sheriff was murdered by powder gangers, so we've recruited a man named Meyers, who happens to have been a sheriff before finding himself thrown in prison for practicing his own brand of frontier justice. It's a long story. Along the way, we met up with a woman named Willow who wants to track down the gang that robbed her at her tent. We've got to respect her spunk, but I'm not sure adding 2 more guns swings the odds in her favor. I do know that it's awful dark. A little bit of extra light wouldn't hurt. Always use duct tape and wonder glue. And there are those 2 statues we were looking at before. Makes for an impressive display. In the year 2271, the Desert Rangers of Nevada and the Rangers of the New California Republic met at this spot to sign the Ranger Unification Treaty. Under this treaty, the Desert Rangers agreed to be absorbed into the NCR in exchange for NCR's protection of Hoover Dam, New Vegas, and southern Nevada against the forces of Caesar's Legion. Given how late it is, I'm thinking we might be better off just trying to head to bed. I remember how these places are laid out. I think this is where people sleep. It's also where people drink. Do you know, while I'm thinking about it and still remembering it, do you sell ammo?
New face in the outpost. Must have come from the north. So, what do you have?
What can you tell me about the outpost?
Not too much. A lot of caravans going nowhere. A lot of troopers going nowhere, too. Few prospectors here and there, but they don't do more than stink up the place. Everybody's backed up here. You'd think it'd be good for business, but most of the traders are tight with the caps, even the larger caravan outfits.
You work around here?
Work around here? Might check with Jackson in the main building, or Ghost up on the roof above, but watch out. She's kind of a bitch. Don't tell her I said that, though. Might take a bullet some night when I'm going to the latrine.
What do you have for trade?
Take a look.
I see ammo. Why am I changing my menu? Okay. Oh, she has quite a bit of ammo. That's wonderful. Well, okay, what do I need? Okay. So, obviously 10 millimeter. And guess what she doesn't have? Okay, so we're not getting any more ammo for that. Still got a decent amount of 22, not a ton though. What do you have for the 9? Got some for the 9. .556. Do we have anything? 357 has its own ammo. 32. Got some of that, but not a lot. What's the assault rifle use? Oh, it uses .556. Okay. We have a winner. All right. Looks like I can get the surplus ammo for free. Well, better than nothing. I'd just be disappointed if I chambered it and ended up messing up my gun. Okay, well, at least that gives us something. E-cells, okay. I believe that's what these are. I have 21. If I buy these, I still have 21. Well, maybe that doesn't show up until I complete the transaction. So that doesn't necessarily tell me. Well, I could look at my ammo. Interesting. I don't see 21 of any of these. No, they're simply called energy cells. Okay. I don't know. What else you have? She sells backpacks. Don't know how much carry weight they add, because that's not much of a description. But we'll try one. Here's a combat backpack. Now that adds 60 pounds of carry weight. Anything we want to sell? Other than cigarettes, which have no real use for me, I think we're good. Okay. Thanks a lot.
Fine then.
Okay.
Hey. Looking for trouble?
Just passing through.
Well, keep those eyes up and turning, or I'll set 'em spinning. Got no time for gawkers, or anyone looking for something I ain't selling.
How about a drink?
How about a drink? How about a couple is what you mean. Drinking to forget, and it's only getting me mad instead. Whiskey always gets my temper up, now more than ever. Drinking used to cause all sorts of trouble back west. Before I punched enough people, that is. And they learned to lay low when the whiskey hit.
So what are you trying to forget?
Lost my caravan heading north. The driver burned to ash. And they didn't even take the cargo, they just burned that too.
Doesn't sound like raiders.
My guess is Legion. They're trying to cut NCR's supply line. And the Mojave Outpost is proof. Got us locked up tighter than a New Vegas virgin. No caravans in, out, and just try arguing with Jackson about it. Roads aren't safe, he says. No shit, you washed out old fuck-up. I didn't need a Brotherhood scribe to tell me that.
Who's Jackson?
NCR officer, trooper, whatever. Runs the place. He's over in the main building, the one without a bar. Jackson won't let me head north. It's not safe. And even though my caravan's gone, my caravan papers are keeping me here. So if you came here for work, my advice, go find the Crimson Caravan branch south of Vegas. They can help you out.
Okay. Appreciate it. Good to meet you.
You take care now.
Okay, so here.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Yes, I can sleep here. Great.
I could use some coffee.
616. So there's a woman named Ghost on the roof. Well, that sounds interesting. That must be you.
You a courier? If so, this might be your lucky day. If you don't mind walking a bit. And your eyes are good.
I was hit in the head, but I think I can still see. Depends on the work.
I think there's trouble in Nipton. No traffic from there on the roads. And while I can explain that away, the smoke from the town I can't. I'm sure it's been hit. What I need to know is if they survived it. Might be powder gangers with all that smoke in the air. If there's anybody left, they'd be in the Nipton town hall. Go there. Check it out. Let me know what you find.
And why don't you check it out?
Got my post. Don't think I wouldn't go too. If troubles hit Nipton, town's got enough camping spots to rack up some easy kills. Not about to have Jackson bust my ass again, though. Even if I came back with Caesar's head, rather be sitting here than in a cell.
Okay. If I pass through, I'll check it out.
Better than nothing, but close to it. Listen, I don't want you getting killed for this. So if you head there and run into trouble, I'm asking for eyes and ears, not your life. All right?
Got it. What can you tell me about the outpost?
Not much to tell. One of the worst posts in the NCR if you're looking to be anything more than a babysitter. Full up here, but just enough so we can't send out patrols. Gotta maintain a standing force. Jackson's orders. NCR's orders. Can't spare men for patrols or escorts, so caravans are backing up here like a Brahmin with a bottle in its ass. Typical NCR bullshit.
Hear any news from the west?
Kimball's Kimball. Not sure which end is his ass or his head. Caravan families are causing trouble. Big circle getting tense. The usual. Look, you want gossip, go to the bar downstairs and listen to a whole lot of nothing. Me? I gotta keep watch, then fill out the daily log.
Okay.
Mind yourself on the plank going down.
So, despite saying she's not a source of gossip, she's already told me more than just about anyone else has.
Caravan, citizen, pilgrim, or...
Courier.
Oh, my apologies. You must be new. If you're looking for the commanding officer, he's in the back. Just letting you know, though, he's got a lot on his plate. So if you speak with him, keep it short. Also, if you need any gear checked, we'll get you up and running again, provided you got the necessary paperwork.
Gear's okay. Ammo's short supply. I'd like to talk to you about Prim.
Prim? Hayes unit is stationed up there. We're having problems with some of the NCRCF convicts. What can I help you with?
One of the convicts from NCRF is looking for a pardon so he can protect Prim.
One of the powder gangers? They've been nothing but trouble for us. Why would we want any of them in an official capacity?
I didn't say he was a powder ganger. His sentence is almost up, and he's not tied to the powder gang.
All right. If his sentence was closing up, I can see about getting him pardoned. Prim is important to our trade-up from California. Besides, having someone there who owes us a favor, that couldn't hurt.
Anything I can do to help around here?
Help? Well, you could speak to Ranger Jackson. He might have something for you. He sort of runs things around here.
Okay, I'll look him up.
Until next time.
Y'all see anyone who looks like an authority figure? He sort of does, but I don't think he is. That looks like a clerk. He's not helping himself to coffee, it seems.
Morning.
No, this looks better.
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin pen. Not many people coming here in a hurry, only passing through. And if you're passing through, you picked a bad time. Road north has gone to hell, and if I let a caravan through, they won't make it.
You seem like you have enough soldiers.
Soldiers, no. Recruits, yes. And the Mojave Outpost has been ordered to have a standing force at the NCR perimeter at all times. So sending anyone out reduces the outpost's numbers and would be in direct violation of my orders from back west.
Yeah, you sound frustrated.
Frustrated? No, I have my orders. Signed and approved all the way up the chain from Kimball. And I understand the reasons. The outpost isn't a Legion target, yet. Not like Vegas or the Dam. But if the caravans get choked here, that's gonna bite NCR hard. Anyway, didn't mean to talk your ear off. Some days, just feel like more requisition forms and daily reports come across my desk than results.
Anyway, I can help?
Help? No, look, I appreciate... you know what? Yes, I could use the help. And you look like you can handle yourself.
Well,
I need to
thank
get
you.
the caravans moving again. That means clearing a path north. There's too much crawling the asphalt up the road to allow it.
Crawling? Okay, sounds like a deal.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Come back here when you're done. I might accidentally lose some supplies to pay you with. Morning.
Okay,
Morning.
so something that
Hey.
crawls is causing trouble. Which sounds...
I was so glad to see the NCR troopers when I first got here. I felt right at home.
So did you grow up in NCR? Army brat? Okay, so we got ammo for the assault rifle. Weapon is in poor condition. Looks like I should have turned to Major Knight. And no, I don't have anything to fix it with. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, it is pretty bad. But it has bullets. Puts it ahead of most everything else I have.
Damn it!
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Did you see that?
Yes, I did. But we're alive, so we're happy. And the Ranger's going to be happy. It's going to be great. Remind me to get this gun fixed. Yeah, I still got quite a bit of ammo. Now that shack up there is interesting. It's a suppose there's some way to get there, but it's not my top priority at the moment. Figure out what it says?
Our guys put the monorail back to
Not really. So it looks like they aren't letting anybody through there.
What can I help you with?
Need repairs.
Alrighty then. Just sign here, and here, and here.
Everything else looks pretty good. Thanks a lot.
Until next time.
Morning.
So where's Ranger Jackson? You having coffee? Nope. So hey,
Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment.
you mentioned the reward before?
No, I mentioned you might accidentally get supplied, and I meant it. Not allowed to contract mercenaries at the outpost. Still, a requisition form or two can get lost, and they're not gonna come check. So here you go, just between us.
Thank you. So I got a gun, got some ammo, got some lunches, some weapon repair kits, 100 caps. Pretty good payoff.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Unfortunately, I'm now overweight, but I believe we got a backpack. So currently, I can carry 200. Backpack still says I can carry 200. Where's the other one? Strange. Combat backpack. That's better. Okay, let's try to dump some things. Those probably don't even weigh anything. Oh, we got a cigarette. Definitely get rid of those 2 hammers. Those don't weigh anything, I know. Service rifle does pretty well. It also uses 556, so that does 47 damage. The assault rifle does 61. So we're still better off with that. So I'll just put it away. Okay. I was going to see if it had a scope.
The view up here, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice day. Y'all still keeping up? Yep. Okay, so we are heading for Willow's enemies.
That's over.
It's rather persistent. Really? I'm thinking we leave the ones alone that aren't actually attacking us.
Come on.
But I guess you feel differently. If we need anything in there.
What do you want?
Nothing. Just curious.
Yeah? That stuff will kill you, you know?
Yeah.
Worse than any camp.
What are you doing out here?
Studying ants. Trying to figure out how they tick. If they tick. Or if they even have tickers.
You're out here by yourself?
Of course. I don't need a horde of Chinese graduate students mucking up things with their own number porn. They just get in my way.
Okay. What does your family think of this?
My daughter disagrees with my hobby. She thinks we should farm geckos. Geckos? Have you ever heard of anything so ridiculous?
I practically live on gecko steak. Why study ants?
Long story. Long and boring. But if you like being bored, I used to work in agriculture. Soil, mostly. Trying to get the grass to grow in places it plain didn't like to feed the Brahmin. Why, we made them in the backbone of our society? I'll never know. Ants, though, they can carry 50 times their own body weight. That's some sturdy backbone.
Yeah, I don't think they have bones, but okay. So you want to herd ants like cattle?
Does grass grow on dirt? Of course not. Not anymore. And that's why we need ants. They don't need acres of land to graze, and they can reproduce by the millions.
1 million giant ants would overrun the wastes.
Yeah. And a Brahmin would kill your sister if it could hold a gun. Animals in the wild don't have a moral compass.
Right. So what research methods are you using?
My plan is to live among the ants as a worker drone to understand their culture.
Ah.
First, though, I have to figure out how to communicate with them.
I find squashing them sends the message. So how are you going to communicate with them?
I've got a plan. You see, ants communicate through some sort of telepathy, just like Jesus. That's how they tell the colony where the food is, or sound the alarm when there's danger.
I'm pretty sure they communicate via scent.
That's a load of bunk. You can't smell words. That's just like trying to taste an idea. No, ants have a language, all right. I just need to transcribe it is all.
So what's your plan?
Simple. I turn my body into bait. I'm gonna turn myself into a delicious man roast. And get the ants shouting and screaming to all their friends. Once I learn the ant word for food, I'll be able to summon the colony at my leisure. Only this time, I'll have some real food set aside. From there, it's just a matter of putting myself in the assembly line.
And you think learning the language will keep them from attacking you?
Of course it will. Anyone who speaks the language is recognized as a member of the colony. It's like the rings of the Freemasons wore to identify each other. It doesn't matter if you got 6 legs or 10 toes. A mason's a mason and an ant's an ant.
Are you experienced in this sort of research?
No one is. This is an entirely new field. But I'm not unfamiliar with the scientific method. I know all about Sir Francis Bacon and John Q. Hamburger. But unlike those pork brains, I've actually worked on a farm.
Best of luck to you.
Watch yourself.
I'll be shocked if you're still here the next time I come by. But here's hoping. Nipton Road pit stop.
Watch yourself.
Don't guess we're going in there.
Found you.
Goodness. Enough shots.
Who's there?
Now what? We'll just say I landed the last shot. And not that y'all missed 20 times. Sounds like rain. And well, I'm gonna fix up this gun of mine. Okay.
I'm starving.
Well, I'm sure you have Doc biscuits. So what is this place up to the left?
Did you see that? That crazy bitch just attacked me out of nowhere.
Did you know her?
Not for long. I met her on the road a few days ago, and we've been traveling together since. We'd actually been flirting a little when she suddenly pulled a gun out and began yelling at me to hand my caps over. Now that I think of it, though, she laughed when I threw her my money. I think what she really wanted was my Lucky Charm necklace.
Oh, you're one of these collectors, are you?
Yeah, every once in a while you can find a cap with a blue star on it. They're pretty rare, so I started collecting them. Once I had enough, I made a necklace out of them, since I thought they were lucky.
Yeah, they're not. People wake you up in the middle of the night. It's horrible. Now, all sorts of nasty people are looking for those. They'd be safer if you got rid of them.
Really? I had no idea. And here I've been carrying them all this time, never knowing how dangerous they were. What do you think I should do with them? Bury them or something?
I can hold on to them. I'm not worried about the people that are looking for them.
They're all yours. I sincerely hope they work better for you than they did for me.
Somehow I doubt that. Okay, well this is Nipton. And there are the fires that Ranger Ghost was asking me to look for. This is about the least threatening powder ganger I've seen.
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze?
You feeling all right?
Are you kidding me? Never felt better. Yeah!
What sort of lottery did you win?
What lottery? The lottery, that's what lottery. Are you stupid? Only lottery that matters. Oh my God, smell that air!
Are you a powder ganger? You're dressed like one.
Powder ganger? What? I mean, yeah, used to be, sure. But not no more. Powder gang is small time, man. I'm a winner! I won the motherfucking lottery!
Yeah, you mentioned that. I'll see you.
Bye.
I didn't know the state was still running a lottery.
Are you fucking kidding me? First I get my leg smashed, and then in walks the Powder Ganger's Grim fucking Reaper. What the fuck have you got against us, man? Jesus fucking Christ. If you want me dead, just give me 15 medics and I'll fucking OD for you, okay? Fuck!
I don't think any of us are dressed like powder gangers. So why are you still here? What happened to this town?
The Legion happened. What the fuck's it look like?
Don't know. Just got here. So how did you survive?
Luck, that's how. I'm just that fucking lucky.
Oh, good for
You're
you.
looking at the second place winner of the Nipton lottery. That asshole Swanick took first place. So him they let walk.
I see. So tell me about the lottery.
It ain't like we came to Nipton to play it. Me and my crew had it worked out to kidnap some NCR troopers who come to town to get laid. Had it all worked out with the scumbag mayor. We were going to ransom them off, keep their weapons for ourselves, a nice score.
So how'd the plan go wrong?
We get in position, and next thing we know, we're surrounded by those fucking Legion freaks. They dragged us and everybody else into the center of town. And that asshole with a dog on his head, he starts talking about how we're bad people. He said we needed to be punished for what we did. Not all of us, but some of us. And then he gives everyone a fucking lottery ticket.
Okay, and then what?
What do you think? He started drawing tickets and that's how people got punished. First up was the lucky losers. They got decapitated. Guess that's lucky cause it's pretty quick. Then came the crucifixions. God damn, but those went on and on and on. Third place runners-up got enslaved. I got the fuck beat out of my legs, and the winner, they let go free.
What happened to the mayor?
Him? When his ticket came up, they burned him alive on a pile of tires.
Ah, well, you said he was a scumbag. So you said some of the people were enslaved?
Yeah, a bunch of those Legion fucks dragged him off right away. They were headed east, if you're feeling heroic.
I'll do what I can to save him.
Don't act like you'd be doing me a favor. I don't give a fuck.
So I guess the reason you're still here is that your legs are messed up. But I feel compelled to ask you.
I don't know. I just love it here. What the fuck do you think, asshole? Prize for second place was I got to live. But they beat my fucking legs with hammers. I'm fucking crippled, get it?
I can spare some medics.
Then you're a fucking dream come true, ain't you? How much you gonna give me? 5 doses? Nice. A fella could put himself out of his misery with 5 doses.
Well, I'll see you later.
Bye.
Got a new record? And a bathroom. That has not been cleaned recently. Okay.
Yeah? Yeah? Come on.
What are you shooting at? Oh, a rat scorpion.
Did you see that?
Yeah, good shot. Oh boy.
I've got you now. You're not getting away from me.
So those must be legionaries. Appears near death. To remove them from the cross would kill them.
Glad that's over.
So there's one with a dog on his head. That must be that out in the middle.
The crosses. Should you help those people?
Feel free to. Oh, that's a shame. Did we get them all? Looks like it. I don't see anybody running away. There's the mayor.
I've only ever heard about what the Legion does to towns. This is horrifying.
Yeah. Good job, Pop. They don't weigh anything, so I shouldn't bother. Yeah, I knew that would happen. I'm thinking until we get some more carry weight, we're just going to leave things as they are. No idea if anyone's still in here. Looks like we're going to need a key if we want to get in there. So what on earth?
Hey!
Oh, good grief. One
That's
dog.
over.
There were 3.
Aha!
Ah, 4.
Come on! Whoa. That was a workout, wasn't it?
Still looking for weapons with ammo.
Got you now. You're not getting away from me. Whoa. That was a workout, wasn't it?
Oh, it was horrifying. Okay, guess it's time to head upstairs. Yep.
Teach you to mess with me.
Wrong door. So what exactly are we looking for here? So there's a prospector. Not sure how I picked that up. Okay, let's see what's over here. Oh, that's just going to take me down again. Oh, good grief. Right, I was going to read those two books. That's different kind of book. Okay. So well, that was pretty pointless. This must be the mayor's office. Big book of science. All right, what's up? Tony was kind enough to build this terminal and set it up for me. All for 30 caps worth of Rosie. Ha! The life of a mayor suits me just fine. I'm glad I didn't go any further east. I'm making plenty of caps right here off Rosie and Sylvia, who attract plenty of interest from troops at the Mojave Outpost. Guess you spend enough time standing around that backwater, and you're ready to hop on something that doesn't look like a mole rat and doesn't smell much better. And the local shops are all giving me a percentage of sales to the troops because it's my girls that bring them in. Ha! They think they're shrewd negotiators for getting me to accept a 15% cut instead of 20%. Another year in this dump, 2 at the most, and it's back to the hub for me. Maybe I'll run for office there. Ha! Mayor Joseph B. Stein. Doesn't that look official? Prison break. A promising development if I do say so myself. Seems things went to hell at the NCR correctional facility north of here, and escaped prisoners are roaming free. Sounds like a bad thing, and it would be if not for the political acumen and interpersonal alchemy of yours truly, Mayor Joseph B. Stein, Esquire. I sent the gems out to make contact with the prisoners, or powder gangers, rather, they insist on this name, to let them know Nipton's open for trade, with free turns for the girls as door prizes. Ha! You know they went for that deal. It's sold by Little Jim anyway. Big Jim, rest in peace. I see a lot of potential here so long as I can keep the NCR troops and powders, ridiculous name, from running into each other and shooting it out in the streets. Luckily, the troopers only come at night, double entendre, so if the powders will only come during the day, again, I'll have them coming, third time the charm, and going. Yours in confidence, Mayor Joseph B. Stein, Esquire. High roller. I can hardly believe my luck. Literally, I'm agape. Just now I was approached by a rather intense young man calling himself Mr. Fox. Yeah, right. When we were alone in my office, he let it be known that he is a member of Caesar's Legion. He knew the NCR troops and powder gangers often spent time in Nipton. It turns out that the Legion hates and wishes to make an example of both groups. The NCR for obvious reasons, and powder gangers for harassing Legion raiding parties on this side of the river. I didn't have to think a moment about Mr. Fox's proposition before accepting it. All I have to do is convince the powders to kidnap the NCR troops at night, when both groups are in town. Legion boys will scope up everyone. Ha! For this simple task, I've been offered 8,000 caps. I could almost go back to the NCR right away, but who knows how much else I can make off this Legion lackey. I'm going to start stockpiling some supplies in a safe house between here and the Mojave Outpost, just in case I decide to head back home in a hurry. Very exciting. Signed with a steady hand on the keyboard, Super Mayor Joseph B. Stein III, Esquire. Okay, so there's a safe house with loot. Good to know. Oh, come on. Overweight, so I can't jump. Well, I got enough 10mm pistols, that's for sure. All this time I thought the light was on. So 32s, 357s, 556s, E-cells, 22s, 10s. I should just put some things away for now. That'll keep me at 556s, 357s, and 32s. Maybe I accidentally did pick it up somewhere and just didn't notice. Maybe it's on the corpse in front of the door. Nope. Well, that's too bad. Alright, so we've worked through this grisly place. Looks like there was plenty of greed all around.
We should go tell Ghost at the Mojave Outpost about this.
Well, I'm kind of surprised to hear you say that, given the hurry you were in to rescue your toys, make those bandits pay. Okay. So, we'd probably use at least a few stim packs. Seem to be okay for hunger and thirst. It's not tragically bad. Anybody got any marshmallows? Okay, Willow, we'll do it your way. We'll first stop by and see Ghost. You ever sleep?
You check out the Nipton Town Hall yet? Smoke trail's not getting any shorter.
Nipton was attacked by the Legion.
Legion this far west? You're fucking kidding me. That's not outside the border. They're moving in, and fast. Nipton wasn't the most friendly town, but... Alright, thanks for checking on that. Wish it set my mind at ease. Now I'm more on edge than ever.
Did you have friends there?
In Nipton? Hell no. Town was a shithole, asking to be burned. Just not by Legion. Nobody deserves that. Well, thanks for hoofing it there and back, even if it was bad news. Wish we could spare the troops to go hunting, but orders are to stay put. Fucking Mojave's going to hell, and all I can do is sit here and watch.
I don't even know if anyone else here is really all that interested. But we could still use a good night's sleep.